continuing our playthrough of Dragon Age Inquisition. Hopefully everyone is having an enjoyable day wherever you may be. We are getting ready just for tomorrow, and we're going to go through the aftermath of Here Lies the Abyss, just speak to all of our characters, all our associates, see what's going on with them. Also just sell off any equipment we got, just make sure everything's like our bags are ready and so on and so forth. I don't think we have to do much on armor wise because we're sitting pretty good at the minute. So we'll just do as much as we can. There's a few quests on the War Council board that we're going to try and start up and see how we get on. And we're basically just going to go from there, all being well. So while we are just running around here, just make you aware that I am on Twitter and I do tweet out whenever I'm coming online. So if you want to follow me there, it's just at Nanaki001. It just keeps you up to date with everything that's going on with myself and the channel. Also, anything I do stream, I post to my YouTube channel, Nanaki001. So if you want to get caught up on any of the past streams of Dragon Age Inquisition or any other game that I stream, they're all there for you to sink your teeth into. Ooh. Okay. Right. I'll send you there. And Colin's gonna be going out for a bit, but I just want to check this. Yep, so we'll do that. Yeah. Colin, you can do that. I think we did Cole's quest there, got that finished, so we will be able to speak to Cole and see what he wants to get done. Sorry, just making sure everything's up and running okay with the stream, which all being well is. Just make sure our title is right. There we go. There we go. Hopefully everything is all up and running and all good. So we have all that there done. We've got a few quests in Orlais as well, but we might have to start them up tomorrow, because I don't think we're going to have many of our agents back, shall we say. Alright, just check our journal, just see how the inner circle will go. Give the amulet to Cole, yep, so we can go speak to Cole again. And we're going to do the judgment as well that we can do. Seeing that we are the Inquisitor, we can sit on our throne and do judgments. I'll speak to Josephine near the end. May as well. Oh, cool. I just realised that the things are down. When did that happen?
Sorry, I really need to.
Oh, he's writing letters. So we'll go speak to Solus. See what he has to say.
How can I help?
Nothing? You have nothing to say.
We'll talk later.
Okay. That's strange. Let's go up and speak to Vivian. Have you finished anymore?
Do you have insight into the story?
Tell you what, who better
Oh no,
write a good dwarven
haven't finished anymore. Oh, see how my plants are getting on in the garden. Doo-doo-doo. There we go. Let them continue. What's the war council room? Doo-doo-doo. Wrong way. Me. Doran.
You have remarkably little here on early to winter history. All these gifts to the Inquisition, and the best they can do is the Malefica Imperio. Trite propaganda. But if you want 20 volumes on whether Divine Galatea took a shit on Sunday...
Give a few shout-outs to a few gentlemen up this year. Alright, can I give a shout out to Mohawks, to Veteran Valor, to Styler the Great, to Richard Cranham, to Zan Scorp, and to Games Mana, all for the host, gentlemen. Thank you so much. Hopefully you're all having a good day wherever you may be. So thank you so much.
If I knew what you were looking for, I could help you.
You? I rather doubt that. I apologize. That was unworthy. Did I see something by Genitivity here? I could have sworn.
What is this about, Dorian?
When everyone returned, they told us about your tumble into the abyssal rift. You went into the Fade. Physically went in. Are you... all right?
I learned a surprising amount. What happened at the Temple of Sacred Ashes, for one?
Regained your memories. That's good then.
I think so.
You do realize this feat hasn't been performed in over 1,000 years. Corypheus and his contemporaries entered the Fade and began the Blights. In comparison,
You're right. I was fortunate.
indeed. Although there is cause for concern, if you can walk in the Fade, others will try to follow. Who knows what secrets Corypheus has revealed? Not all of them will be as lucky as you. What they could unleash. My advice? Keep this quiet. Let them speculate. Too many will see this as a challenge.
That's a good idea.
There are enough idiots in the world who think if they just use enough blood magic, their problems will vanish. It's exactly the sort of thing I want to stop back home. This I don't need. What I do need is a copy of the Liberarum. I'll wager I can find Corypheus' real name. If I can prove he was a grasping ankle-biter with no family to speak of, the luster would come right off. Wish me luck.
Okie dokie. So there's another operation for ourselves.
I heard a little rumor about you.
Is that so?
Indeed. Someone's been doing some training. An assassin, no less.
The skills involved are rather handy.
I should say, with the amount of killing you do, a bit of flair's a fine thing.
I don't kill that many people.
Are you joking? I'm only surprised you didn't kill someone walking over here. At any rate, if you ever intend to make it an actual profession, do tell me. The Antivan Crows have nothing on the Imperium. I know them. Keep it in mind.
I'd like to ask you about
Anything specific?
Corypheus is a figure out of Tevinter history. He was a magister.
Yes, but that was a different time. The Imperium's power was at its peak then. The Civil War had ended. The Magisterium was united, its armies scooping up bits of Thedas like candy. The Magisters who entered the Black City. It was a demonstration of how exceptional Tevinter had become.
But who were they?
No one knows. There's no record of a Magister named Corypheus. All this happened 1400 years ago, before the Blight nearly wiped us out. There are no records. Today, people half believe it's all just a story. That's what I believe.
We have evidence the story is very much real.
But not who Corypheus is. If he remembers. There used to be families who claimed some of those Magisters as their own. That stopped when the Chantry appeared. Then it was shameful, and the families distanced themselves from the tale. All we know is that some men and women entered the Black City looking for the old gods. What did they find? According to Corypheus, nothing. And only he could tell us more.
That's all I wanted to know.
Fair enough.
That's enough.
I should go.
Naturally.
Respect the feeling.
Gave the Grey Wardens another chance, Inquisitor. Would I have done the same, I wonder? Forgiveness can be difficult. I hope the Order values what you've done and gives you no reason to regret it.
Carry on.
I'll leave you to it.
Alright, go to this desk. Speak to this girl.
A request has been made of you, Inquisitor. Here it is.
What is your evaluation of how...
I am able to pursue my duties with up to...
As you were.
Yes.
And then all this stuff. We did get quite a bit if I remember right, so. Okie dokie. Okay.
I set aside an entire shelf for Grey Warden lore, and so far it's not even half full. Those wardens and their secrets.
Alright, Lillian. Let's talk to you for a bit.
Inquisitor. I have been thinking. You remember everything now, yes? The explosion at Haven, Fade, escaping the breach. In your report, you said Justinia was with you. But only you emerged in the end. Why were you the only survivor?
She knew it was either her or me. She wanted me to live.
Of course she did. That's just like her. Her message to me. I failed you too. I'm not sure I understand what that means. Did you say anything else? Anything at all? Please, if you remember.
I'm sorry, Liliana. That was it.
There are no answers in the fate. Only illusions. A warped mirror. Justinia has never failed me. I was her left hand. Now she's dead. I failed her.
Okay, that one a bit dark. See if we can talk to her again.
So Varric knew where the champion was all along. That's the last time we sent Cassandra to interrogate.
Anything I should know?
I've agents stationed by the ruins of Haven should Corypheus or his lackeys return. So far nothing, and the breach has been quiet for some time. But there's something at least.
Anything I should...
I've nothing to report at the moment.
Carry on.
I'll leave you to...
Alright. We'll go speak to Cullen. What are you doing?
Gloat all you like. I have this one.
Are you sassing me, Commander? I didn't know you had it in you.
Why do I even... Inquisitor.
Leaving, are you? Does this mean I win?
Are you two playing nice?
I'm always nice. You need to come to terms with my inevitable victory. You'll feel much better.
Really? Because I just won. I feel fine.
Don't get smart. There will be no living with you.
I should return to my duties as well. Unless you would care for a game.
Prepare the board, Commander.
As a child, I played this with my sister. She would get this stuck-up grin whenever she won, which was all the time. My brother and I practiced together for weeks. Oh, the look on her face the day I finally won. Between serving the Templars and the Inquisition, I haven't seen them in years. I wonder if she still plays.
You have siblings?
2 sisters and a brother.
Where are they now?
They moved to South Reach after the Blight. I do not write to them as often as I should. Oh, it's my turn.
All right, let's see what you've got.
This may be the longest we've gone without discussing the Inquisition, or related matters. To be honest, I appreciate the distraction.
You can't be serious all the time. Well, maybe you can.
I believe this one is yours. Well played.
See if I'm out in the gardens. Oh.
Did you need something?
No.
That's all for now.
Right. Go talk to Blackwall. Oh. Blackwall.
Someone I knew once described Adamant to me. Adamant is, and always will be, the Order, he said. The guardian on the edge of the abyss. The lone soul that stares into oblivion and doesn't waver. That's what Warden Commander Clarel tried to be. Well, they all tried to be. None of the Wardens we saw wavered. They gave their lives willingly. They died for us. And Corypheus twisted their sacrifice to make it his own.
And that's why he has to die.
You'll get no argument from me. There's no one to blame but Corypheus. Even Clarel's intentions were righteous. Her desire to protect was so great it led her astray. It's not right. To want to do good, to be good, and have that turned against you.
Don't think of what went wrong. Think of their intentions, their sacrifice. Honor their selflessness.
Clarel made mistakes, but she was a great woman. And she died a great woman. It's not the armor or the trappings of the Order. It's not the joining at the heart of it. All a warden is a promise. To protect others, even at the cost of your own life.
Hmm. Any more horses I can buy? No, can't buy that one. There we go.
All's well?
How are your charges?
Oversupply. Never thought a mountain pass could seem...
Farewell.
Make it be with...
Still haven't got any exotics.
That'll be fine.
Inquisitor?
What do you think of the...
I just know that you could shake this world to its foundations if you willed it.
Okie dokie. Right.
Inquisitor.
Should I sell these or not? Alright, we'll go find Cole, talk to him again. And then all I have to speak to is Vivian and Josephine, if I'm right thinking.
Commander Cullen did good work at Adamant. Breached those walls like he'd done it a dozen times. Nice job with the demons, by the way.
We'll talk later.
Thank you. Right. Cole.
No, it's better you not know.
She knows they're going to kill her. Can only save what's important. Precious space to remember her smile.
I found the amulet that Solus told us about. Would you like to try it on?
Yes, but not here. I like it here. We need some place that can go away if it becomes sharp. What do I do with it?
You found one of the amulets. Excellent. May I? It is simple enough. You put it on, I charge it with magic, and you should be protected.
Are you ready, Cole?
They can't make me a monster.
What was that? Oh, what are you doing to the kid?
stopping blood mages from binding me like the demons at Adamant. But it didn't work.
Something is interfering with the enchantment.
Something like Cole not being a demon?
Solus, is it possible that the amulet doesn't work on Cole because he's too human?
Regardless of Cole's special circumstances, he remains a spirit.
Yes, a spirit who is strangely like a person.
I don't matter. Just lock away the parts of me that someone else could knot together to make me follow.
Focus on the amulet. Tell me what you feel.
Warm, soft blanket covering, but it catches tears under long shade. There's something. There. That way.
We'll find whatever is preventing the amulet from working, and we'll make it right.
All right, kid. Get Cullen and work with him on the map to figure out where you're sensing something wrong.
Will you come with me? All of you?
Sure. All right, I get it. You like spirits. But he came into this world to be a person. Let him be one.
If I see a way to protect Cole without taking away whatever he is, I'll use it. But Cole clearly needs our help.
I'm not saying we do nothing. But that ritual of theirs only works on demons, right?
This is not some fanciful story, child of the stone. We cannot change our nature by wishing.
You don't think?
However we deal with the problem, our next step is to track down whatever is interfering with the enchantment.
That's gonna be fun. What? What's happening? Why is there a loading screen? Am I going straight there, or what's going on? Do I get to choose my party? This is in Redcliffe.
Yeah, this should get me through the month. Give me a moment. Greetings. Can I help you?
You killed me.
What? I don't even know you.
You forgot. You locked me in the dungeon in the spire, and you forgot, and I died in the dark.
Spire?
Cole, stop.
Just take it easy, kid.
He killed me. He killed me. That's why it doesn't work. He killed me, and I have to kill him back.
Before anyone gets killed, I need to know what's going on.
Cole, this man cannot have killed you. You are a spirit. You have not even possessed a body.
A broken body, bloody, banged on the stone cell, guts gripping in the dark, dank. A captured apostate. They threw him into the dungeon in the spire at Val Royo. They forgot about him. He starved to death. I came through to help. And I could. So I became Cole.
If Cole was an apostate, that'd make the guy we just saw a Templar. Must have been buying Miriam.
Let me kill him. I need to. I need to.
So listen.
We cannot let Cole kill the man.
I don't think anyone was going to suggest that, Jones.
Cole is a spirit. The death of the real Cole wounded him, perverted him from his purpose. To regain that part of himself, he must forgive.
Come on. You don't just forgive someone killing.
You don't. A spirit can.
Varric?
The kid's angry. He needs to work through it.
A spirit does not work through emotions. It embodies them.
But he isn't a spirit, is he? He made himself human. And humans change. They get hurt. And they heal. He needs to work it out like a person.
You would alter the essence of what he is.
He did that to himself when he left the Fade. I'm just helping him survive it.
Before I decide anything, I need a clearer picture of what happened.
It seems the real Cole was an apostate, captured and taken to the Circle by Templars.
Who aren't known for their gentle nature.
As the young man starved to death in a dungeon, his pain caught the attention of a spirit, likely one of compassion.
Passion.
An uncommon spirit, certainly, and all too fragile when its efforts to help prove to be in vain.
Cole will never grow into a real person until he comes to terms with what happened.
Leave it to me. All right, kid. You want revenge? Come with me.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Sorry isn't going to help him now, is it, kid?
No.
Pull the trigger and put him down like a mad dog. Do it.
No!
How you doing, kid? Feel any better?
No.
You can't make it all just go away. I learned that the hard way.
Forget.
No. He needs to remember. You too. We're done here.
I'd rather him become more human than a spirit. I think he deserves a chance to live, if you know what I mean.
For all we know, the amulet will now never function. Cole remains vulnerable to binding.
No, he isn't. The amulet didn't work because he's too human, right? Maybe now the kid's also too human for that binding magic to work on him.
I hope you're right.
It still hurts. When do I stop hurting?
Being with your friends can make you feel better.
Come on, kid. Let's go for a walk. It'll clear your head.
The left hand misses a friend with two different names. She's hurting, sad, alone. But everyone can see me now. They remember. How do I put honey in Leliana's wine without her noticing?
I can help with that.
It is good that he is not entirely changed, however human he becomes.
There we go. That's... Who do we talk to now? What's the quest out here? Is it Farrick?
Need something? Or are you just here to admire the dwarf?
Carry on.
Inquisitor.
I appreciate the warning, but you shouldn't have come yourself. What if the guild found out, or what's his name?
Are you worrying for me or for yourself?
A little of column A, a little of column B. I am the expendable one, after all.
Oh, don't worry, I'll protect you. We'll just have to... Well, this is a surprise. You're the Inquisitor, right? Bianca Davry, at your service.
Your name is Bianca.
It's a common name. Half the girls in the Merchants Guild are named Bianca. The other half are named Helga. I lucked out.
I take it you're a friend of Varric's.
Who isn't a friend of Varric's? You have met him before, right?
Any friend of Varric's is welcome here.
Be careful saying things like that. Some of his friends you don't want to meet. Oh, maybe you do. Who am I to judge?
Bianca's got a lead on where Corypheus got his red lyrium.
The site of Bartram's Folly, the tag Varric found, has been leaked. There's a deep roads entrance crawling with strange humans carting out red lyrium by the handful.
How do you know they're not using multiple entrances to get to the tide?
Navigating the deep roads isn't like the surface. There's no accurate maps of the whole system, and there are cave-ins, darkspawn, lava floods. If you find a route that gets where you're going, you don't deviate. Trying to find another way could be deadly.
Who could have given away the tide's location?
There were a few people who knew. Hirelings from the expedition, a couple of close friends.
How they found out isn't important. What matters is we know where they are now.
If it's such a secret, how do you know about it, Bianca?
I told her. Right after the expedition, I wrote and told Bianca what we found. I had artifacts that needed buyers, and she had more contacts that would pay for them. Plus, I owed her.
You can get there from Orlais. It's a long way to the free marches.
The deep roads are all connected. Or they used to be. Collapses and such. Some of them on purpose.
They really are roads. They spanned the Dwarven Empire. Went to every corner of the continent. Maybe further. In theory, you can get to any tide using the deep roads, but in practice... Oh, there's a reason nobody uses them anymore.
We need to deal with this. As long as he has this source, Corypheus is that much more powerful.
I couldn't agree more.
I'll keep an eye on their operation. If you're interested in shutting it down, you've got my help. Try not to leave me waiting too long, Varric. I've got my own work to do, you know.
Right. That's not going to be trouble at all. Let me know when you want to head to the entrance.
Ooh. So just got to talk to Vivian and Josephine. Well, shit. Right. Right, so where is this? It is here, in the hinterlands. I might do that. First, let's go talk to Vivian and... It's a middle door, I need to go up, that's it. Whee! Vivian.
Yes?
Okay, never mind. You're useless. smokes, everything's looking a lot better. There's no real spider webs or anything anymore. Or is there? Ah, yeah, there still is. Talk to Josephine. Check on Liliana, see what how her quest went.
We've an interesting development, Inquisitor. A petition from citizens of Valroyo. They wish to know what Andraste said to you in Confay.
They think she spoke to me.
Even Liliana can't trace the rumor's origin. It may be expedient to respond to those asking for Andraste's words.
Tell these petitioners Andraste said she cares for us always as she walks by the Maker's side.
A fine sentiment. We will have it proclaimed in Valroyo.
Okay.
Yes.
How do you stay so civil with him?
Bonds of circumstance among them, and I do deplore rudeness in those who know better.
Does it even become a strain?
Well, the game can be weird, but honestly, I miss meeting people. I've made the most fascinating friends.
One good thing about
I'm pleased. I imagine we appear a strange bunch to those out. Mages, Templars, Seekers, and an apostate elf are not often found working in harmony. Or at all.
Let's speak later.
Farewell.
No bar. So I think Liliana and Josephine are both back, so we'll check see how the requests get on, and then we'll try and see if we can send them out on more quests, and then we'll head to the hinterlands and do Varric's quest. Right. So these two are done. An offer from the crows.
Is Knight Captain Ryland satisfied with his post?
It's not an easy assignment, but if anyone can handle the approach, it's him.
We have a few quests here. Right. No, can't do that one. That's one for you. Yeah, we'll send you on that one. So there's this one here. What's this?
How is Baron Edward? Cold, I imagine. Why? If the Red Lyrium continues to grow, the cold will be the least of his problems.
No Bella. Right. So let's head to the hinterlands. Don't think of any quests anywhere else. Nope. Except for Forbidden Oasis, but I can't do that right now. Sirs is changed. Okay. Forex has changed as well. So is Coles. Holy smokes, everyone's has changed. Let's bring Solus fair enough. Back to the hinterlands. I've been hearing donkeys. Do 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 do.
Inquisitor.
Alright, just see if there's any levels to be done. Cassandra. Fark, nope. Solus, nope. Right. Well, it's not really a new area, it's a place we went to before. I was held. Oh, Alfred. Who are these gentlemen?
Must have sent them here for some reason.
There we go. I'll go pick up a few more things. So just up here, where we went before. Yank. Open sesame.
Finally. I started to think you weren't coming.
Nobody said you had to hang out in the creepy cave while you waited.
Well, I did wait, so let's make this quick. These idiots are carrying the red lyrium out in unprotected containers. We don't want to stick around long enough for it to start talking to us.
Why would the containers need to be protected?
Lyrium is incredibly dangerous in its raw form. It can poison or kill dwarves, and we're resistant to it. Sometimes it just explodes. No warning.
Basically, only crazy people mine lyrium.
The mining cast doesn't just sling it into a bucket. It's carried in special containers that keep it under control. And that's normal lyrium. The red stuff is worse. I wouldn't be surprised if most of their miners die just digging it up.
Okay.
You seem to know more about the effects of red lyrium than most.
Varric told me plenty about what it did to him. And his brother.
How did you find this operation in the first place? There must be hundreds of deep roads entrances.
I've used this entrance in the past. Varric's not the only surface dwarf to explore the deep roads. Oh, I've got to admit, I was pretty surprised when I came here and found it full of humans.
We'd better get to work.
Sounds good to me.
Trickstone.
So this is what you do now?
Beg pardon?
Skulking around in caves, shooting guys. Is this your day-to-day?
I usually try to avoid the caves.
Oh, delightful.
You had me worried, you know.
What did I do now?
That letter you sent me about the red lyrium was the... I built these doors. They probably shut this one from the other side when they heard the ruckus we were making. Ta-da!
You've been here often enough to renovate the cave.
You already know I've used this entrance in the past. I don't know if Eric's told you, but the Merchants Guild is cutthroat. Literally. I built the doors to keep rivals from following me down here and arranging accidents.
I guess it's a good thing you came along then.
I get that a lot. After you.
Thank you. Well, this is a new area.
How is what's his name?
Bogdan? He's in Navarra right now, selling my machine to wealthy landowners.
I heard some of the guild were trying to get you named a paragon for that contraption.
That's not gonna happen, even if I am 10 times the Smith Bronca ever was. A surfacer paragon? Never. This is almost fun. Kinda like old times.
I don't recall us ever shooting people together.
Remember crashing Bartram's guild dinner? We might as well have shot him.
This isn't nearly as dangerous as pissing off my brother.
There you are. I won't be able to use this entrance again.
Bianca.
You want to say something, Barrett?
Andraste's ass, Bianca. You're the leak?
When I got the location, I went and had a look for myself. And I found the red lyrium, and I studied it.
You know what it does to people.
I was doing you a favor. You want to know how this stuff works just as much as I do. I just wanted to figure it out.
Did you figure it out?
Actually, yes. I found out that red lyrium, it has the blight, Varric. Do you know what that means?
What? The two deadly things combined to form something super awful?
Lyrium is alive, or something like it. Blight doesn't infect minerals, only animals. I couldn't get any further on my own, so I looked for a Grey Warden mage. Blight and magical expertise in one, right? And I found this guy, Larius. He seemed really interested in helping my research. So I gave him a key.
Larius? He was the Grey Warden we met in Corypheus's... Oh, shit. I knew something seemed off.
I didn't realize until you said you found red lyrium at Haven. I came here and, well, then I went to you.
That name means something to you, Varric.
He was at the Grey Warden prison where we found Corypheus. And he definitely wasn't a mage before.
You had to know we'd figure out what happened, Bianca. Why did you insist on coming with us?
Varric told me what people were doing with the red lyrium. I had to help make this right.
You couldn't have known what would happen.
Mafarath's balls, she couldn't. I told her exactly how bad this shit was. I told her to keep away from it.
I know I screwed up, but we did fix it. It's as right as I can make it.
This isn't one of your machines. You can't just replace a part and make everything right.
No, but I can try, can't I? Or am I supposed to wallow in my mistakes forever, kicking myself? Telling stories of what I should have done?
Ha! As if I would tell stories about my own mistakes.
Oh, for pity's sake, would you two just get a room?
Sorry, Inquisitor. We've done all we can here. Bianca, you'd better get home before someone misses you.
Varric.
Don't worry about it.
Get him killed, and I'll feed you your own eyeballs, Inquisitor.
Delightful. But that's that quest done. All we have to do is go back to Skyhold and speak to... Can I? No, I can't. Back to Skyhold and speak to Varric, and hopefully that'll be this quest done. Never mind thinking. Doink. Don't think there... Is there anyone else I need to talk to? Not at the moment, I don't think. Liliana just finished a quest there, so I'll go back and stick her on another quest. Spoke to Sarah, spoke to Cole. I can speak to Cole again, see how he's doing after everything. So good. Right, I'll go speak to Cole quickly, and then speak to... Speak to Varric afterwards. Oh.
He was dead the whole time. He didn't know.
How'd you like to get out of here? Maybe do something fun.
I don't know. I've never tried.
Come on.
Okay.
Inquisitor, you honor us with your presence. May I bring a sample of fine cheeses for you and your guests?
I don't eat.
Well then, just a bottle of a fine Gislaine White to start. Please enjoy your meal this evening, your worship.
He saw me. They all see me.
I'm glad you've allowed them to.
I don't know if I did.
Mm-hmm.
I find people when their pain leaves them open. I ease the pain. I leave, they forget. That was enough for me. Now they remember, and I'm not sure...
Cole?
I told you about Reese. The mage who could see me, my friend. My only friend for a long time. Evangeline showed me that Templars could be kind, but even she...
Cole, if this is troubling, we don't have to talk about it.
Gentle. You watch me walk into darkness over and over, and you always worry. Thank you. But this isn't about them. It's about... When I found out I wasn't human, When I grew, I lost Reese. I lost my only friend. That's why I was scared about letting all these people see me. That's why I laughed.
You're covering the fear with laughter.
No. This world taught me that changing means losing your friends. But now I know that doesn't have to be true. I have enough self to know that what I felt was foolish. Isn't it wonderful?
It's another good step, Cole.
I might like being human. What do you think I'll learn next?
That's nice.
Salt spray smell of Sahara. Lost in smoke from a burning ship. Guilt at not feeling.
May I ask how things are, now that you're more human?
It hurts. Everything hurts. Everyone remembers me now. I can only make them miss me for a few heartbeats. But I'm real. More real, anyway. And I understand more than I did.
You're still able to sense the feelings of others, aren't you?
Yes, I still feel things. Flashes of their minds. Pain, hurt, all of it. It's not so loud anymore. I make more noise myself, so I don't hear as much unless I want to. I remember more things, though. It lets me learn. I sometimes see why something I said would bother Cullen. Maybe I'll do less.
What's the difference between you and a spirit now?
Spirits are... they just are. Most of them sense something that interests them and stick to it. They don't remember much. It keeps them pure, but it also keeps them from learning, from growing. I wanted to help people, but I only knew enough to do it in the simplest way. Now I can see more. I also want to hit people a lot. Varric has helped me with that.
Are you still physically the same, or are you fully human?
I was always fully human. I can do everything I could do before, except make people forget. The way I move comes from my mind, not my body. As long as I remember some of the faith, it remains. My body is just like the real Cole's, except that he was a mage. I'm not.
Why aren't you a mage?
I can't know for sure, but the real Cole, his father beat him, killed his mother. His sister might have died too. I don't know if that was real or what the demon made me think. Then the Templars threw Cole in darkness and starved him, all because he had magic. He thought that if he didn't have magic, I'm what he wanted to be. Him, but normal. So no one would hurt him.
Okay.
Why can't you make people forget you anymore?
Because I'm real. The forgetting was for both sides. They weren't frightened by me, and I wasn't hurt by them. Making people forget was a defense against people attacking me, and having what they saw in me stick. Because I'm real, everything sticks. Whatever people think or feel about me stays.
Can you still help people? if you can't make them forget?
It's hard. I can't start over if I do it wrong. But seeing me changes them. They know a person wants them to hurt less. That helps.
Coolio.
I'll talk to you later.
If you like.
I'm glad he's starting to like grow. Oh, don't mean to do that. Just speaking to Sarah for a minute, make sure everything's grando.
Can't wait, what song?
I'll be back if I need you.
Go on.
I'm gonna talk to you.
Oh, hey. Hello. Good that you're here, because I need to talk to you. You know that thing we do when we meet out there, the playful banter? That's just for fun, right?
It is fun, and I would like it to continue.
Really? Wow, I'm stunned and flattered and a little bit afraid. I often spend time at the tavern. Maybe you could join me sometime?
I'd like that, Scout Harding.
You call me Lace.
Wait, your name is Lace Harding.
My mother was a seamstress. Blame her. And stop looking at me like that. Don't tell anyone.
What's been going on?
Seeker Cassandra came through here, looking like a... That's just her face, though, isn't it?
Take it.
Do 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 do.
You are quite distracting, you know. We shall...
So... Is Blackwall finished? I think he is. Oh.
Inquisition.
What are you talking to Varric for?
I'm glad to have answers, but... Shit. The second she showed up here, I knew. I let this mess happen. I gave her the tag. I am not good at dealing with shit like this.
I don't think anyone is equipped any better than you.
No, the point is... I don't deal with things. If Cassandra hadn't dragged me here, I'd be in Kirkwall right now, pretending none of this was happening.
You know that's not true. You've worked as hard as any of us to stop Corypheus.
Is that true? I don't even know anymore. Thank you for your help back there.
After all this, do you think you'll see Bianca again?
I always do.
So that's that done.
There you are. I've been looking all over for you. You're
Why?
just in time. We almost had to start without you.
Start what?
What exactly were you starting without me now?
Look who showed up, everybody. Deal him in, would you, Ruffles?
I do hope I recall the moves. It's been ages since I've played a game of Wicked Grace.
Grab a seat. We're ready to start.
Are we playing cards or what?
Are 3 drakes better than a pair of swords? Ugh, I can never remember.
Seeker, remember how I said, don't show anyone your hand? That rule includes announcing it to the table.
There's a crown on his head, but a sword too. His head didn't want either.
Don't talk to the face cards, kid.
You seem to have enough people. I have 1,000 things to do.
Losing money can be both relaxing and habit-forming. Give it a try.
Curly, if any man in history ever needed a hobby, it's you.
Dinner starts. Oh, I believe I'll start at... Oh, 3 coppers. Do you think that's too daring? Maybe I'll make it 1. No. Boldness. 3 it is.
Seriously, who starts at 3 coppers? Silver or go home.
Sounds good. I'm in.
Bolder the better, right? I'm in.
Me too. Well, are you in?
I'm in, and raising another silver. You haven't even looked at your cards.
Our illustrious leader is betting we're bluffing.
You are bluffing.
The poor recruit ran out into the dining hall in nothing but his knickers. And this profound silence fell over the hall as 70 mages and 30 Templars all turned to stare at once. Then, a slow round of applause began and spread until every soul was on their feet. A standing ovation.
What did he do?
Saluted, turned on his heel, and marched out like he was in full armor.
He did not.
Good man.
You're shitting us.
That's how you know it's true. I could never put that in a book. Too unlikely.
I think we need another round of drinks.
I'll get them. And don't start without them.
And the dealer takes everything. I win again.
Deal again. I figured out your tells, Lady Ambassador.
Commander, everyone knows a lady has no tells.
Then let's see if your good fortune lasts one more hand.
I want another chance to win my dignity back. Deal me in.
Don't say a word.
I tried to warn you, Curly.
Never bet against an Antifa, Commander.
I'm leaving. I don't want to witness our commander's walk of shame back to the barracks.
Well, I do.
It comes off. I didn't know it came off.
I'm glad you decided to join us tonight. It's too easy to mistake you for the Inquisitor.
I enjoyed this.
See? That's what I mean. It's easy to forget you're not just an icon or symbol. Like those statues of Andraste holding bowls of fire. At least it is for me. You up for another game when this is all over, Inquisitor?
I wouldn't miss it.
Good. It'll take me a while to talk Cullen into it. Maybe I'll work the revenge angle.
Who's that? Did I win?
I wonder where she was.
Need something? Or are you just here to admire the dwarf?
Tell me more about Bianca.
I'm not making any promises here.
What makes the merchant?
To be fair, it's more of a danger. Technically, we're not supposed to be within 300 leagues of one another. If it got back to the guild that we were seen together, they'd freeze my assets and then have me killed. Maybe not in that order.
What in the world did you do to cause that?
We almost started a clan war. Does it matter? I can't change it now.
How do you know Bianca? The lady, I mean, not the crossbow.
I met her years ago when she still lived in Kirkwall, and I was looking for someone with mechanical skills. Bianca is, beyond a doubt, the most brilliant smith you'll ever meet. I haven't seen her since she got married and moved to Orlais.
Bianca is married. Somehow I thought that the two of you had a history.
Bianca's family are cowards. Surface dwarves, so conservative they don't take a piss without asking the ancestors first. They picked out a smith cast boy for her. Wealthy, respected, has a great anvil collection. Perfect husband. I heard the wedding was lovely. The one Bianca actually showed up for, anyway.
All right, tell me the truth. Bianca made your crossbow, didn't she? I mean, it has her name.
It's not that simple. The Carta thinks my Bianca was a freak success by a Carta inventor who could never duplicate it. If they thought anyone else was involved, someone who could make one work, things would be bad. So, I really can't tell the story. I don't want any more blood on my hands.
Okay.
So how long have the two of you been together?
Well, if you want to split hairs, we're not. Usually there's a continent between us at all times. We write letters. Now and then we manage to meet up. I don't know if that's together. Shit, it's been what, 15 years? Great. Now I feel old. Thanks.
I guess that's it.
Sure.
Niemella. There's bound to be a quest for Vivian. I think she's only one. Other than that book quest, I haven't really done much for her.
Yes?
Still nothing. Joyful. Doo-doo-doo. Bye. Bye-bye. Speak to Solace after the whole cold thing.
Good afternoon.
Nope, he's got nothing. Okay, okay. We'll go check the War Council room and then we'll do a few judgments. Well, all the judgments on the throne. And see how we get on with that. Hopefully we don't piss too many people off. Do 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 do. Right. For Eldon. What's this?
Any news on why Corypheus is sending people to explore elven ruins
Yeah.
things?
That's
No,
Stefan.
I suspect he keeps the reason secret, even from his inner circle.
How much longer on this one? 3 hours. No look like that's getting done today. Right. I think we've done a good bit, so we will save the game and get into these judgment thingies. Hopefully we'll do okay.
Impressive, is it not? Fit for a leader, meant to show influence and the burden of it. It is where the Inquisition will sit in judgment. Where you will sit in judgment.
Who will I be judging exactly?
Those who have done wrong. You will know of them, at the very least. All this presumes they have survived their initial encounter with you, of course.
Still more lives in my hands.
You are a beacon of law, Inquisitor, as others retreat from responsibility. But this needn't be bloody. The Inquisition's sovereignty is derived from the allies who validate it. You are both empowered and bound. Justice has many tools. If their application is clever, execution may even seem merciful by comparison.
Is there anyone I should judge?
Take the throne when you're ready. We will bring him before you.
Delightful.
Adamant's influence continues, your worship. I submit Lord Livius Erimond of Virantium, who remains loyal to Corypheus. We found him alive, offering extreme resistance, likely because the Order will ask for his head. In more colorful terms. To say nothing of justice you might personally require for what was suffered in the Fade.
Many places felt the pain of Adamant. You will answer for a great deal.
I recognize none of this proceeding. You have no authority to judge me.
On the contrary, many officials have communicated that they will defer to the Inquisitor on this matter.
Because they fear. Not just Corypheus, but Teventa, rightful ruler of every piece of ground you trod in your pathetic life. I serve a living God. Bring down your blades and free me from the physical. Glory awaits me.
Lord Erimond, any protection you thought you had has apparently been withdrawn. You will die by my hand.
Petty actions. Truth lies in the next world.
Delightful. I don't think there's any other way really to deal with him, if I'm honest. And give a shout out to TF Joker for the host. Thank you so much, man. And hopefully everyone that was enjoying TF Joker stream has come and enjoyed the stream here. Hopefully all being well. But thank you. Much appreciate TF Joker. Thank you.
Another of the lingering pains of Adamant, your worship. Sir Ruth is a senior warden of the Order. She was one of the many who slit the throat of another to bind a demon. She does not contest this. In fact, she surrendered to us. She requests no mercy. She wants the public justice of the headman's axe.
You're very serious about this. Is more death the answer?
There is no excuse for my actions. I murdered another of the Order. That blood marks me more than the Blight ever could.
Accepting their actions while thralls of Corypheus, many treaties allow wardens any extreme if it opposes the Blight.
I can't do it. I can't use the greater good to justify my crimes, as if it would create a future I could be a part of. It is wrong that this broke me. I've done worse with full sanction. I can do nothing except be an example of the cost.
Alright, TF Joker. I killed all the dragons there yesterday. There was 10 dragons in the game and I've killed them all so far. I think the only dragon that's left is the archdemon. I don't know when I'll fight him or if I do fight him. Can't really remember. But we're doing our judgments at the minute on different people. I've been saving these up for a long while, so there's a good few to go through. Let's go for that.
The Inquisition stands for faith. Our work has greater purpose. Sometimes we need a reminder. So Ruth, the Herald of Andraste forgives you in her name. Find peace in that.
Your worship, I will try.
And again, a few missions available.
This was a surprise. After you return from the bogs, we discovered this man attacking.
This one's
The
funny.
building with a goat. Chief Movran the Under. He feels slighted by the killing of his Avar tribesmen, who repeatedly attacked you first. What should we do with him? Where should he go?
You're a chieftain of the Avar. Will your attacks persist?
A courtroom? Unnecessary. You killed my idiot son, and I answered, as is my custom, by smacking your holdings with goat's blood.
Okay.
Don't look at me.
No foul. He meant to murder Tevinters, but got feisty with your Inquisition. A red-headed mother guarantees a brat. Do as you've earned, Inquisitor. My clan yields. My remaining boys have brains still in their heads.
I don't know. You could go in that... what's it called? A gibbet? Chief Movran, you'll be placed in a gibbet to serve as an example to... someone. Then probably released.
Gibbet? Gibbet? Gibbet?
I didn't know what a gibbet was. It was one of those things that you put. I get it now.
Mayor Gregory Dedrick of Crestwood is present for betraying his own constituents. He confesses that 10 years ago, he flooded Old Crestwood to kill refugees and villagers touched by the blight. The mayor claims it was to spare the rest of Crestwood, but we only have his word.
If the mayor has anything to say in his defense, let him speak.
There's no cure for the blight. But I couldn't convince anyone to leave a sick child or husband behind.
So you herded the infected into one place and flooded Old Crestwood. Were no innocents caught in the waters?
Nearly everyone in the village had the blight. I swear it. Have mercy. I couldn't tell the survivors I'd drowned their own families to save them. I couldn't.
The blight was your undoing. Let it also be your means of redemption. I give you to our allies in the Grey Wardens, to fight Darkspawn until the calling takes you.
I don't deserve the honor, Your Worship, but I'll do my best.
You recall Gerion Alexius of the Winter. Ferelden has given him to us as an acknowledgement of your aid. The formal charges are apostasy, attempted enslavement, and attempted assassination on your own knife, no less. The Winter has disowned and stripped him of his rank. You may judge the former magister as you see fit.
I remember what would have happened to Thedas if his treachery had succeeded.
I couldn't save my son. Do you think my fate matters to me?
Will you offer nothing more in your defense?
You've won nothing. The people you say the acclaim you've gathered, you'll lose it all in the still to come.
Sounds
Render
delightful.
your judgment, Inquisitor.
You swore to the mages you'd help them. I will have you uphold that promise. Fiona will take charge of you. Any knowledge, favor, or coin you own will go towards the mage's future.
A headsman would have been kind.
Mm-hmm. Is that it? No. More!
Before you is Service of the Minratha's Circle of Magi. You met him and his Venatori in the western approach. He admits to working for Corypheus, raising monsters and using magic for conquest. He also used his connections to smuggle magical artifacts out of the approach, without his master's consent.
Mm-hmm.
You stole from Corypheus. I don't know whether that's stupidly brave or bravely stupid.
I was hired by a third party. I've no loyalty to him. Might you find that useful, Your Worship?
I'm sorry, are you attempting to bargain with us?
Bargain? I plead. I throw myself on your mercy. I also have friends in Tevinter who owe me large debts. Leave what happened in the approach behind us, Inquisitor, and I can put them all at your disposal.
Someone who can smuggle magical artifacts to Tevinter and back shouldn't be wasted on court diplomacy. Bring those artifacts back to the Inquisition. Procure something really useful and we might loosen the shackles.
Your Worship knows value when he sees it. I won't disappoint.
Aww. You can't make everyone happy, as the saying goes. Who else do you have?
Mistress Poulin of Sarnia is accused of aiding and abetting the Red Templars in the days. She sold a quarry to them for a handsome sum. They used the quarry to grow red lyrium by enslaving townspeople. The only extenuating circumstance, Mistress Poulin was procuring supplies to keep the remaining townspeople fed.
Still judging you.
If you'd like to explain your intentions, speak.
My crime was misjudgment. The land sale was meant to bring prosperity in hard times.
Yet you kept taking coin from the Red Templars, even after you realized what they'd done to the people.
Why not? It bought food for the ones remaining. Isn't that enough? You question whether greed or necessity led me. Tell me which you weigh me for.
Mistress Poulin, you will spend all your ill-earned money rebuilding the town of Sarnia. If the townspeople forgive you, your debt to them is paid.
Your Worship, I will do my best to repair what I have done.
I've only killed one so far. He deserved it, like. Is that it? Yo! Wee! I'll say I'm all done. Let's see how the war council's going. I think Liliana finished. I think Josephine might have finished, I'm not too sure. And thank you, Nerd Kitty, for the host. Much appreciated. Thank you so much. Right. You're done. Send you on that one. Right. Anyone else done? No, you're still working on yours. And you're still working on yours. You're about 2 hours away. Yeah. Alright. Right, journal. So we're doing this here tomorrow, Wicked Eyes and Wicked Hearts. That there's what we're going to dive into tomorrow. Exalted Plains. Everything else I have, other than the Forbidden Oasis, is just map quests. So it's nothing really too big, if you know what I mean. So I just need to get 4 more shards to finish off that area. So that's really good fun. I'll go sell and store a few things away. And do that there. I think everything else is basically done. I love my throne. Trying to think if there's anything else I can do. Don't think so. Right. Let's see if there's any upgrades for anyone. Is that a one-handed axe or? Yeah, it is. Cassandra. No, it's not better. Nope. Nothing new there. Some new stuff, but I think it's all stuff that we've had before. Right. So I'll store stuff and store. Keep them on me. Sell everything else. I don't know if you still hurt EF Joker, but I did like a few tinting of different armors. So it is, so I've got the armor sort of cool. I think that there looks amazing. I love that. Sarah's is pretty cool. She's like a rogue, so went for purple for her. Dorian. Oh man, sorry. I found that hilarious. And Blackwall, he looks class. So he does. Cole went for the grey look. Swords look amazing. Or dagger, sorry. Vivian, I think that colour scheme is class looking. Staff looks pretty cool. Solus looks pretty cool as well. Fark. I need to actually fix his mask. I might do him, get him sorted now, but probably still my best is probably Iron Bull. I think he looks class. Look at him. If he loads. He just looks like a beast. You wouldn't go near him. I have way too much stuff. Right, we'll go tent. Well, 10 Fark stuff. Need him to load. There we go. What color scheme should we go for? Hmm. Yeah, let's go for that. That looks pretty cool. Wee. Beds. All the beds. There we go. Upgrade a few potions. Oh. Power of the bees. What is that done? I think we're ready to rock. There's not much else that I can do tonight. Tomorrow we're gonna dive in that their main quest. What's it called again? Wicked Eyes or something? Can't remember. I'll look it up now. Look at my hole. You. Where is it? Crystal Path, Wicked Eyes and Wicked Hearts. We'll dive in that their main quest tomorrow. All being well. Pretty cool. We've completed quite a few of those. We're only missing. What one's that? I don't remember. Alright, and with that, I will save the game. And that is all for tonight, people. I want to thank everyone for tuning in. It is much appreciated. I'm going to end off the stream and get stuck into the main quest again tomorrow. We've defeated all the dragons yesterday, so we've killed all 10 dragons. We've completed most of the areas. We've completed a good few of the companion quests that we have. So it's just main story time. I'm finishing a few things off on the War Council table to get that all sorted. So we'll get stuck in as best we can tomorrow, all being well. But I do want to thank everyone for tuning in today. It is much appreciated. If you do enjoy the content, don't be afraid to hit the wee follow button. It just shows support and allows the channel to keep growing, which is always good. Give a few shout outs to a good few people who are always supporting me, and it's great having them supporting the channel and giving as much support as they can. So shout out to Mohawks, Veteran Valor, Sider the Great, Richie Cranham, Zanscorp, Gaines Mana, TF Joker and Nerd Kitty for the hosts. Thank you so much. It is much appreciated. And to TF Joker and all for getting involved in the chat. Thank you so much, lad. It is much appreciated as well. If you do want to keep up to date with myself and what is happening with the channel, you can follow me on Twitter. I did have ended there, I think, about 3-4 hours ago. And it ended up that people voted for Final Fantasy 15 for the next game to be streamed. So after Dragon Age Inquisition, we will be diving into Final Fantasy 15, all being well. But I think we do have a few days left of Dragon Age Inquisition, if not a few, you know, a handful, if you know what I mean. So we'll get stuck into that there for the rest of the remaining time until we complete it, and then we'll dive into Final Fantasy 15, all being well. But if you do want to keep up to date with myself, you can follow me on Twitter. It's at Nanaki001. It just allows you to see everything that's going on with myself on the channel. Also, anything I do stream, I post on my YouTube channel, Nanaki001. So if you want to get caught up on any of the past playthroughs I have done, or any of the Dragon Age Inquisition stuff, it's all there for you to sink your teeth into and have a bit of fun with. Just let you know. I know there's a few people not too happy with Final Fantasy 15, but we'll get stuck into it. We're doing all the episodes the best that I can, so I need to download them and get them onto my game. So we'll have a bit of fun with that, but we still have a lot of Dragon Age Inquisition to do, so we will enjoy the rest of that, all being well. So thank you all, enjoy the rest of your nights, and have a good one, people. Thank you so much. Mm-hmm.